La Serena down to Santiago. It's stage 10, a special stage of 238 kilometers. A total mileage today of 586 with the road section. The final stage in Chile. "151 bikes left Buenos Aires on New Year's Day. 93 of them left the start line this morning. The darling of the crowd was always going to be Francisco López. Chaleco is his nickname. He was going to have a lot of work to do because that battle for second, third and fourth in the overall standings is getting very, very tight indeed. There were 7 minutes covering Ullevalseter, López and Rodrigues this morning. But for Ullevalseter, he continues to stay in that second position in the overall standings, but he really did lose out today by the fact that he has that KTM 690cc bike. It just doesn't quite have the sheer agility against the smaller 450s. Here is Rodrigues. He continues in fourth overall, but he only needs, by the time we have now come to this bivouac in Santiago, he only needs another 52 seconds. And you may well have lost a bit of time there. He was turning around only to see Ullevalseter come through, so that he reckoned that he was on the right route. What about the Chilean hero, Francisco López, aboard his Aprilia, passing not quite a cowboy, but somebody who didn't expect an Aprilia V-twin 450 to come rattling past. Now López third in the overall standings, but the battle between these three, Ullevalseter, López and Rodrigues, now covered by 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This is going to be a fantastic battle all the way through to Buenos Aires on Sunday. Leading overall and still no problems for Cyril Despres. An hour and 22 minutes of advantage with his lead. For others, there were more fundamental problems. The pros managed to get across these rocks, but for these top-level amateurs, it was always going to be difficult, but the 450 machines proving a little bit more agile and getting them out of trouble. Spectacular scenery. When is it ever not spectacular on the Dakar Rally? And when is Marc Coma ever not spectacular? Coma winning today's stage, his 4th victory this year from the 10 stages that he has completed. Here's David Frétigné. This is certainly his kind of stage. 2nd today into Santiago on the stage, but 6th overall. He could close those 13 minutes to Alain Declos, who is ahead of him in the overall standings. Jonas Street, 9th on today's stage, and safe and sound in 7th position, but Olivier Pan is only 7 minutes behind him. Jonah doesn't need to make any mistakes at all in these remaining 4 competitive stages that we have in Argentina. Now here is Alain Declos going off-road and picking his way through. Declos continuing 5th in the overall standings, but that battle raging behind him led by David Frétigné. Stage 10 and a victorious one for Marc Coma ahead of Frétigné and Rodrigues. Faria 4th on the stage from Francisco López. Overall, Despres still away with it, but look how close 2nd, 3rd and 4th is. Just 2 minutes and 10 seconds between them. Declos 5th. Today the bike was very heavy, almost too heavy, but I've never ridden so fast on roads such as that before. Corners for 240 kilometers. Maybe a good stage for the smaller machinery, and I knew this before the start. My technical riding ability, maybe not great, but that is really what I expected. I can't make any mistakes. I must ride as fast as I can. This stage we couldn't gain a lot of time, but I could easily have lost my way very easily. I took some risks attacking, gained a few minutes, only a few, but maybe at the end I'll finish close to the podium. Frétigné 6th at the moment.